Bunzai. I'm the Cobra Kai kid. Wait a second. Hold on. Hey, everyone. Cobra Kai kid, I see you in here. We are at a live watch party. Hey, everyone. We'll just let some people jump in. There's a little bit of news. Hey, Cobra Kai World. I remember you from Instagram. There's a little bit of news and some stuff I wanted to discuss with people as they drop in. Something I had been thinking. So, Mega Cloud, hey, thank you for coming in. Cobra Kai Fanatic. I think I also remember you from Instagram, Matthew. We got a lot of loyal people in here. Hello, everyone. Ooh, Peter. Okay. So before we go on, I've been thinking about like trying to schedule like a regular live stream of some kind. I'm going to show you why I was thinking Sunday. So this is like my analytics right here. This is from YouTube. And if you these basically represent how many of my viewers are on YouTube at any given hour of the day. And if you can see, at least this is from the past, I guess it's really about the past 4 weeks. Most of my viewers seem to be in on the weekend, probably because of school year. I assume a lot of you are younger and in school. So like Sunday afternoon is like the biggest clump of when viewers. So I was thinking if I do a regular live stream Sunday afternoon, especially because a lot of times I'm just sitting here on Sunday afternoon, writing a video, wasting time doing stupid stuff. So, I think, what do you guys think of like a regular live stream Sunday afternoon? Maybe like an hour earlier from now. So it's now like it was 4:15 Eastern time. We started, I'm thinking like maybe 3 p.m. Eastern time. Maybe even an hour earlier, give or take. So like it would be like Sunday afternoon. That's like when the biggest clump of my viewers are online. People are here. I'm not doing anything anyway. So it'd be like a way to do that. Ooh, Watch Party fan page. Find the Watch Party fan page on YouTube, or not on YouTube, on Instagram. So we could do something. I have some ideas. I've had some ideas in the back of my head of stuff, not particularly or just about like Theory season 4, but we could also do stuff like Meeting the Fandom. We could see some people who make like other fan stuff. Like, so like the edits you see on Instagram or TikTok, fan art, memes. So we could bring in discussion. We could get it sort of a wide base. So it's not just like every week, hey, let's talk about, how Johnny and Daniel are going to fight. Like, we're not doing that every week. So we'll mix it up a little bit. And then obviously people like the Theory discussion, so we can talk to them too, but we'll have some different things. So Sunday streams are perfect, says Cobra Kai World. Sounds great. Busy with school. Yeah. I mean, I think a lot of people are in school. So that's partially why the analytics look like this. It hasn't looked like this before. It used to have more people on during the week, but actually it's very interesting. That seems to have dropped off. So, and this could change as the school year goes on or whatever. So we'll look at that. I'll think about times. I do think maybe like 3 p.m. Yeah, an hour earlier, Pet Al. So yeah, something like if this was like at 4:15 Eastern time, U.S. Eastern time, maybe 3 p.m. U.S. Eastern time, which would be 2 p.m. Central, 1 Mountain, and 12 noon if you're on the West Coast. Some of you are on the West Coast. And then also I know, like England, that would be to do 8 p.m. England. So it's like if you're British, that's 8 p.m. If you're Australian, I'm sorry, I don't know the time difference. Someone in your class got COVID, so you're doing Zoom for a week. Well, I hope, is that good or bad? I don't know. Like, is Zoom preferable, or I'm assuming the kid's okay. Someone in your class, but It's going to be Hillary to unite the two dojos. I don't think so. So we're going to try to do something, like I said, maybe an hour earlier, 3 p.m. Eastern on Sundays. That sounds like a good time. I'll make a post, maybe even 2 over the week announcing it. And I'm going to try to put some stuff together. So it's not just like repetitive, like, we're just, talking theories, even though people love theories. Australia would be early morning. Okay. Is it like super early morning or like, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know the time difference. I guess there's more than one time zone in Australia. It's kind of a big country, isn't it? So it should also work if you intend to do 3 p.m. Eastern. Okay, BW. Thank you, BW. I do know I have. Yeah, Mega Cloud, you're in New Zealand. It's 9:20 a.m. We'll be roughly the same, maybe an hour more or less. Yeah. You're from New Zealand, Mega Cloud? I think you are, right? I've seen you. 3:21 p.m. right now. Okay. Oh, and by the way, just since we're looking at it, it's right here. So let's see. I have 10,000 subscribers who've turned on all notifications. 29. So thank you for that. It's at the high end of YouTube. But now look at this. Subscribers who turned on all notifications for your channel and enabled YouTube notifications. 19%, 7th. So 3,300 people. Basically on your phone, you have notifications disabled, even though on the channel, you hit all notifications. So YouTube can actually track this, and it does. So if you're one of these 3,300 that hit all notifications, hit the bell, all notifications, but then you disable notifications on your phone, you may want to check that, because I get comments from people who are like, I don't get notifications anymore from your channel. And I don't know anything. This is what YouTube insists. Like YouTube insists they send out notifications for every video, but if you have it disabled on your phone in your settings or something, and 3,300 people do, you're not going to get the notification because it's disabled on the phone. I subbed just now. Thank you very much. Cobra Kai Underground. I like that. I like that name, Cobra Kai Underground. So anyway, we'll move on. We'll move on more on the, future live streams and stuff. So there was just a little bit of an announcement enabled on your laptop and phone. Good. So this girl, her name is Milena Rivero. Milena Rivero just posted on Instagram today. So I was going to make a video on this, but then I thought I didn't have a whole lot to say. So I'm like, I don't want to make a low quality video. So I figured let's just cover it in a live stream rather than just making a little video. Here's a girl who's going to be in Cobra Kai season 4. She posted this on Instagram, and we know almost nothing else, right? Like, so we know almost nothing else about her. I will say I looked it up. She looks like she's about 14. So presumably her storyline will intersect with one of the new characters, Devin or Kenny. Oh, she's been following you. Okay, so Peter says she's been following you for some time. So one of the problems, the inherent problems we have when like actors announce themselves sort of like this is we don't really know what it is. So if for those of you who remember, God bless you if you do. Yeah, I'd rather you forget. But Rick Perez, oh, by the way, guys, the word pregnant, don't type it. It is still a banned word on this live stream. the Streamlabs bot will auto delete it. Because I saw some people typing that. Anyway, Rick Perez, he announced himself and kind of like played himself up, for season 3, right? So it was like season 3, and some of us, I don't know who, we're not pointing fingers. Some of us maybe took it to mean a little bit more than it was, and so he kind of played himself. In the end, he played Roger in the PTA meeting. He had 3 lines in one scene. So he had 3 lines. One of the lines was about 2 sentences long, might be 3 sentences long. It wasn't very much. So like the point being here, you can't, Prego may be banned too. You gotta be careful. I put in alternates. So anyway, what was I saying? Rick Perez, who played Roger, the guy who's like, you taught them the Miyagi crap in the scene, for a while, some of us, we don't know who, thought it was a little bit more than it was, right? So the point being, so we don't really know anything of what this girl's doing. So apparently she's been following Peter for a while. That doesn't mean, and there it goes. She's been following Peter, Cobra Kai companion, for a while. But, she could just have literally one line in one scene. The girl who played Stacy, is basically in episode 1, is season 3, the girl that like Hawk tried to hit on, the freshman girl. And she's like, oh, you got kicked into the staircase. Like she was like another girl, like we knew she was going to be in it. We didn't know much. And so I feel like Milena here could be the same. Or maybe, maybe she's in 2 or 3 episodes. Maybe she's personally what I would love to see. Like I love the idea of, she's just joins one of the dojos and is another fighter. We need some more girls, getting into it. And I kind of like that. She's younger, so she's in their age range. With, this is Devin, so she could be with Devin. We don't know, like, so there's no necessarily reason to think like she's a bully or something. She could just be some other character. She could be, I would think it'd be cool if she's a fighter. If you recall from my video in regards to, the girls, I said I suspected they would be adding more girls, if not just as characters, but they're in the dojo, they're fighting. And we got, we've seen some of them here, this girl here, and she was in season 3. Drew didn't know that. On the live stream, I had to tell Drew, this girl was in season 3. So they may be adding more girls into the dojo, or maybe she's just like literally one line in one scene. We don't know. Marcel LeBlanc played Stacy. Yes, that is correct. Yeah, it was Marcella LeBlanc who got that part, and she kind of hinted that she was in Cobra Kai. And we didn't know what it was going to be. She actually went to the set a couple times. Maybe they did some reshoots or something. But that's basically how it went. But it was like, it's like 2 lines essentially she had. Do you think Stingray will return? While I think Stingray, I felt like his story arc was done at the end of season 2. One thing we know about him, John Hurwitz and all of them, they love Paul Walter Hauser so much. I absolutely think in some way they'll find a way to write him back in, even if it's just for 1 episode or something. Cause just, you ever watch John talk about Paul Walter Hauser, how much he absolutely loves him and loved everything about him. I just feel like he's the sort of guy they would find a way or an excuse to get him back into the show, even if it's just small. It's not going to be a big story arc, but maybe just for an episode or something. Cobra Kai World, she could be a background extra in Cobra Kai. That's true. She could have 0 lines. She could just be someone in the dojo, or something. We really don't know. but shooting conflicted. I don't think I've heard that, Peter. Did they actually have a scene written, or did they just have something in mind and call them up and see if it was possible? Like I'm how far when you say it was supposed to be in season 3, because they were shooting his other movie too. I thought at the same time, but like I'm curious, like how far along was it? Like was it something actually written for him that was cut? I don't know about that. Morgan Thompson, Aisha, I don't necessarily know if I would say she was just fired, but in the end, as John always says, maybe she'll be back. And that's that. It would be nice for some sort of closeout on the arc, but we'll see. She could be one of the bullies who bully Delvin. Okay, Joseph Citadino. So it's interesting you say that. So something about Devin, if you read her character description, it doesn't necessarily say she's bullied. A new karate student, relentlessly competitive, quick study, equally quick-tempered when she's provoked. So while it looks like Kenny may be dealing with bullied, Kenny's described as a bullied kid. If you read right here, a bullied new kid, this is Kenny's description. Devin is not. And so I don't think Devin is going to be a bullied person per se. Sort of like Tori. Tori wasn't bullied. And a lot of people think this reads sort of like Tori. So I don't think that's going to be the case with Devin. I've said that I think a potential new karate student. That's why I think she joins the dojo later. I think I said this in a video. I think they're going to recruit her later in the season. So like Kenny joins episode 1 or 2. Devin may be a little bit later. Do I have? No. Shoot. I thought. So Devin joins. There it is. We assume this is Devin. I don't know. Like, if it's not Devin, who is it? I don't know. Oh shoot. There. I don't know. Justin Wilson. Thank you. She could be Julie Pierce's daughter. I don't think she's Julie Pierce's daughter. She is Hispanic. I guess that per se doesn't preclude it, but I don't think Julie Pierce is entering the show yet. I know it's a popular theory, because people want her in, so they predict it every season, just the same way they do with, Mike Barnes. But I think that's jumping the gun a little bit. Christian, damn, what a babe. Sorry I'm late to the watch party on this one. So this chick has been announced to be part of season 4. No other info than that. Correct. Yeah, no other info. She could literally be more of a background character. She could be, like I said, one scene, one line, one scene, 3 lines, or she could be in a couple episodes. So we don't know a whole lot. But she's also 14 years old, Christian. So could be a gymnastics rival. Yeah, it could be. Do you think Hawk was pushing Kenny because Kenny was standing up for himself and Hawk thought he was the one bullying? Watch Party fan page. That is very possible. I guess if moving just, if Nate, who's got a little bit of a mouth, he doesn't mind calling, Yasmin front wedgie. If Nate's got a little bit of a mouth and kind of runs it a little, and then so Kenny and Nate get into it, and then Hawk sees it. It's possible. It's possible. We don't know what's going on in this scene. And on some level, you have to assume it's at least they could be putting images in there to throw us off. So Sam is the one jumping rooftops. It could be. But this doesn't feel like Sam. That's why I always say it. Like, it doesn't feel like Sam. She is wearing pink. I think this could be Devin. Especially if think about it. If Devin's in gymnastics, like if we assume this is Devin, then like can't we also assume this would also be Devin? Doesn't it feel like gymnastics and parkour or whatever, like leaping buildings like this, kind of go together? Like these two would be the same person. Like, don't you think that? Gymnastics and leaping buildings. So, but otherwise they are kind of keeping her under wraps, but not much more. Do you think Terry Silver could beat Johnny currently? It depends. Whoever has the most no mercy. Looks like Devin jumping. Yeah, I'm more inclined to think this is now Devin, and that these are the same person. Gymnastics, parkour, all the same person. Why she's like that, I don't know. But the thing is Devin. Chaosis 13212. All these new kids showing up. I'm surprised they're not bothering to give Anthony a storyline yet. I understand the point. I've assumed from the beginning that Anthony would be in the middle of these kids somewhere, somehow. Obviously the trailer didn't show us anything. We don't know. It feels like it would be a wasted opportunity if they bring in these younger kids. Who are younger. They're actually younger than Griffith, the actor. He's like 16 now. These kids are like 14. It seems like Anthony would be in this somewhere, somehow. We don't know. I think maybe we'll know a little bit more with the full trailer, but that's probably not till December. I feel like animosity between Tori and Sam is definitely a lot like the rivalry with Johnny and Daniel. You are absolutely right. Going back to my season 2 review, if you go way back and find that, I talked about their initial meeting had a lot of feel like Johnny and Daniel's initial meeting. So for sure. Sam being trained by Johnny, where Johnny is teaching Daniel about raw power. Yeah, but I don't think those are the same scenes. Cobra Kai World. What do you think is going to happen in the scene where Tori is on top of Robbie about to punch him? Didn't you ask me about that on Instagram? Do I have it on this one? Hold on. Wait a second here. Maybe we'll ask the crowd here. Do I have it? Where did that go? Okay. So Cobra Kai World is asking about this scene. Okay. Asked on Instagram. Asked again. Can't get it out of your head, can you? I think this is a sparring match. Like I think it's the dojo fighting. Like, and as I said at the time, where's the other image? Shoot. Sorry, guys. I thought I had all these images loaded up, and now I realize I don't. Oh, this one. Okay. So since this is Tori's foot right here. Oh, there. Okay, there. You can see it. Okay, this is Tori's foot, right? The black nail polish. That's got black nail polish. She's worn black nail polish from the beginning. So like I think this in noticing what they're wearing, like I think these are all connected. So that's why I think like this is some Royal Rumble brawl in the Cobra Kai dojo. That maybe ends with the winners, Tori and Robbie. So, because like over here, you know, people are down here. So then they're the winners, and she gets on top of him to win. That image could be Tori making a move. DC stands for the champ, maybe. Robbie and Tori flirting. Well, I think it's fighting, flirting, where its intention, her intention is to fight Robbie and beat him. She has him down, and if it subsequently turns into sexually suggestive positions, which is the case here, well, then that's coincidental, although after the fact, it's what they think. So yes, but I think the primary purpose is Tori to beat Robbie. Hawk was wearing it. Yeah, that is true. Hawk was wearing this exact outfit, or this exact jacket almost, in season 1. It's kind of interesting, but I don't know what to make of that. Other than that, it is Hawk. It's something, it's what he wore. It's not Hawk, obviously, but in season 2 with Miguel, not as directly like that. I mean, to me, it more symbolizes what Sam did to Miguel in season 1, but that's another story. Silver turning. Do you think Kreese will hurt Robbie if he loses? I actually don't think so. I think Silver tempers Kreese in a way. There's no indication Kreese ever flipped out on Mike Barnes when Mike Barnes left. So, season character ranking, like top seasons or top characters in each season. What specifically do you mean? Kai. Was season 1 Miguel and Sam? Yeah, season 1 Miguel and Sam. Have to peg them are Kreese and Silver. Morgan Thompson. It's certainly, that's the way it points. Oh, let's see here. Let's look up Christian. Any chance they might announce by the end of the next full trailer that season 4 will release on Christmas Day a week earlier, like they did last year? It's a good question. I don't think so, Christian. I think it's pretty much set. I don't think they're going to bump it up a week. I guess because of Christmas, they don't want to interfere with all their Christmas movies and stuff like that. I guess that's a lot of Netflix watching there. Just because they did it last year, I don't think they'll do it this year. In fact, I think what happened is last year they changed their mind. They announced the 8th and then changed their mind and decided, you know what, we want to get this closer to the new year. We want to front load it, even kind of get it leaking in from the back of December. So that's what I think happened. They changed their mind. So I don't necessarily think so. I don't think it's some long out plan for some surprise like that. Maybe Tori was going to stop and Kreese said finish him. Maybe. Does it look like her hand is a little bit bruised, actually? If you look here. Actually, it kind of does. I never noticed that, but it sort of does. Training for the All Valley. Oh, wait, what happened here? Okay. What episode do you think Terry will show up? Misspelled, as Watch Party fan page pointed out. Yeah, you don't have to say it many, many times. Terry Silver will show up in the first episode. I put that in my video, if you saw the video. Mega Cloud, is that a snake on our emblem? Yes. Yes. This is it's a clothing brand, Champions Clothing, that they partnered with Champions. I think this is actually going to be released to buy or something like this, with this logo and emblem from the clothing brand Champions. I think they have a partnership. So yes. I wonder if Chris will do good in the tournament. I'm sure he'll do fine. Yusuf. Well, I think Yusuf stopped, so we'll let it go. Do you think Hawk and Kyler will fight? I think the vid of Tanner giving the backpack to someone was how Kenny gets introduced. I think we'll meet Kenny before that. I actually have it here. I guess technically this is a spoiler, but I don't think this is really much of a spoiler here. But this is Robbie, and then he meets Kenny here. But nothing major from that. But except that with the Christmas wreath, we'll assume it's the first episode or two. So, but I think this could be Robbie meeting Kenny or somehow, or talking to him. Sean and Kenny are brothers. There's nothing to say. Like, maybe not, but I'm gonna go with not, just off the top of my head, because it's just not like everyone's related to each other, even though everyone wants them to be. Yes, Colin Moberg, Hawk and Kyler will probably face off at some point. The question is it Hawk and Kyler, Dimitri and Kyler? I mean, they both have stuff against each other, so maybe Dimitri more, but it's definitely Hawk can end up fighting him. What part will Chosen play? Chosen will teach Daniel the Miyagi-Do pressure points technique in season 3. That is the part he will play. Do you think Miguel recovered completely in season 3? The answer is yes. In fact, I would say Miguel recovered at the end of, or in season 4. I think Miguel recovered at the end of season 3. Could be Kyler's house. No, it seems like Kenny's at the door. Visnud. I have a video on it from a while back. Wow, 2 pizzas. I don't see Hawk drifting back to the dark side. Even though this tries to make people imply that, but I don't think that's where the character is going. Kenny will look up to Robbie as a brotherly figure. That's actually very possible. Kenny's in Cobra Kai, and maybe he needs some guidance. So definitely, that could happen. Could be good for both of them. Hawk to still kind of have no mercy for sure. Getting it in with Kyler. Do you think Tori and Miguel will get back together? So there's a big group of Tori Miguel shippers, I guess. It seems like it. Hayden Schlossberg hints at it, but that doesn't mean anything because he hints at everything and likes to be silly. But I don't think so. Thank God we're not writers for Cobra Kai. Otherwise, everyone would be related to everyone. Yeah, it would be on the Jerry Springer show. Everyone's. Kyler is a huge mansion. Sure, yeah, I think he's definitely wealthy. kick Hawk out of Miyagi-Do for bullying Kyler. So that theory is there because Hawk isn't in these images anywhere. But I don't think that's it. I don't think it's just Hawk getting kicked out. And then they're screwing around and fighting. So I think Hawk isn't here for a reason. It's probably a good reason. It's not like Hawk is getting kicked out of this dojo or something. Tori and Miguel shipper always. Yeah, I do, but I do like Tori and Robbie. I think it works well. Matthew Shires, hi, thank you for stopping in. Oh, been going 35 minutes. Daniel finds Hawk beating up, and without his mohawk, Robbie comes. Kyler comes. Silver comes. Everyone's coming. Okay, sounds good. Miyagi's green healing powder, which you use in Daniel. Maybe they use that in Miguel's back just to heal that fracture. Yeah, maybe. But I think something I was going to say, if it in the fight at the end of season 3, when Miguel has his sort of voiceover flashback, one of the things he sees is him back in the fighting the guy from episode 1. And like he fights it and wins that fight again. And I really feel like that's showing that Miguel finally overcoming all his recovery problems, his back problems, so that's sort of Miguel finally coming up to full strength. So I think season 4 begins with Miguel at full strength. What episode do you think Hawk's hair will go purple? That is a good episode, or a good question. I would, wager a guess somewhere mid-season, 4 or 5, maybe episode 5. Do you think they'll shave Hawk's mohawk? Like I said, guys, I have videos on all this. Let me look here, show you. This one? No hawk, no problem. If you want, go ahead and watch that video. It's right there. I got videos covering everything. Wow, 2 pizzas. No. So the about the social distancing, obviously, no. They shot this. The show is set here 2018, 2019. Before any of that, they maintain strict protocols and testing and everything so that they can go ahead and shoot, obviously without masks and not worrying about social distancing for the shots themselves anyway. So that's not an issue here. It won't be something in season 4. Miguel is recovered but prone to injury is a Zubair. That's a very good point, and I would say something like that as well. And maybe the Quicksilver method will attack Miguel in that. How are we doing? We got a little bit more viewers. So it's like, thank you everyone for coming in. Just to recap, we talked about maybe doing a regular stream on Sunday afternoons. We talked about this girl here who's going to be in the show. We don't quite know what. We don't quite know. Could be a very minor role. Maybe something a little bit more. Maybe a couple episodes. But she's been around here. So there's a new girl. She's younger. She's like 14 years old. So she's around the same age as our new characters. So we'll see how they all fit in. Colin Moberg, shave Hawk's Hawk's mohawk. I definitely think that's possible. So, like I said, I have a video on it. So if you want to check out that video, but I do think Hawk could lose the hawk. Mega Cloud mentioned on Twitter, Johnny doing the crane kick being a blooper that slipped in. What do you think? I think I saw that, and it's not impossible. Not necessarily a blooper, like but Billy Zabka screwing around, which is something I said in my video. If you remember, he's like clearly enjoying himself, and Sam is enjoying herself. They might have written it in, so I don't know, but it's certainly a lot of fun. So we'll know for sure if it was technically he did that without Ralph knowing. The animosity between Sam and Tori is typical high school girl drama. I'm hoping they resolve their issues and become friends, or at least civil. They are both strong, beautiful, well-intentioned ladies. Morgan, yeah, sure. I don't know if they'll be friends, but I do think it's possible. At some point they could reach a spot of mutual respect, and I made a video on that, about that. Maybe they inadvertently get forced to work together. Here, let me show you this one. If you saw this video, All Valley Team Up, go ahead and watch that. Why Sam and Tori Unite. It's just kind of a theory, but it's along those lines. A reason they may end up working together. Wrong button. There we go. Could the girl in red be Tori's flashback? Which girl in red? I don't know who you mean. Do you mean this girl? I don't necessarily think we'll have any flashbacks of Tori, so I'll just say no. Talk about Tori in the costume. Which costume? Jack Maurice? Oh, you mean the mermaid costume. I'm like, what is he talking about? Okay, guys, you can't keep like spamming. Put a question once, and if it scrolls off the screen, I didn't see it, which can happen. Put it again. But to just like keep spamming stuff like that isn't really respectful to everyone else. Well, to Pizza, your video about the Quicksilver method is brilliant as it makes sense the more you think about. I agree, Wild Two Pizzas. I do think it's a good one, with a good theory. And if they're going to bring back Quicksilver, I don't see any other way to do it. So we'll see how it goes. Cobra Kai World, Tori and Sam will never be friends, but team up against a common threat. That is very possible. As I said, I think they could have a common cause. That's what brings them together, a common cause. We will get Cobra Kai Season 5 before Stranger Things 4. Take it in. Miranda, I don't think so. I think Stranger Things 4 is coming probably end of March. And Season 5, maybe later in the spring. We'll see about Season 5, but I think the answer is no. Watch party check Insta. I don't know what you mean. Hillary Swank's daughter. No, I don't think Hillary Swank is back yet. I don't think she comes back till season 5 or 6. Julie Pierce is the character. How many new characters are there? It is just one. It's just this girl. We don't really know much more. It's why I didn't make a full video about it, just because I don't have a whole lot to say. Quicksilver will be one of the episode titles. Well, I just had a video on the episode titles. Honestly, no, I don't think so. Whether the titles we have are fully accurate, partially accurate, but I don't think, no. I think it could come up in the episodes, but not necessarily an episode title. I thought they might have done a flashback for Tori, know what happened in her past. Gareth, I just don't know. Maybe we get more about Tori's past, but we already have her backstory, at least her family situation. I don't see anything about Tori's past coming up. God, it would be wild if this girl was playing a younger Tori, but I don't think so. I guess it's certainly fun to think about, but I don't necessarily. I don't really know if it's needed for the character. You know, maybe more could come out about her past via dialogue and scenes and such, but like an actual scene, I don't know. We haven't had. See, we've had flashbacks. I mean, we had Sam in a flashback, but it was really Daniel's flashback, remembering Sam, although she was there. You know, and then we've had Johnny, but it's mostly been Daniel and Johnny flashing back. We haven't had I don't think so. No, I don't think we've had anyone else. So you sent me a new character. You know, if I had my phone on, I don't. But oh, who is this? I gotta move. Okay, here. Zini Chow? Is that how you pronounce that? Zini Chow? Proud to announce that I would make an appearance in season 4. 14 minutes ago. Boy, you caught that pretty fast. I'm sorry, who is it who said, I'm sorry, I looked away. Now I don't know where the message went. So, he doesn't have many posts on Instagram. But one thing, notice who he tagged here. He did tag Una O'Brien. Watch Party 1. Oh, he tagged me. What? He must have tagged me on this. Cruisy. Oh, yeah, here. That's weird. Okay, no one's ever... Watch Party 1. Huh. That's a little weird. I mean, it's normally actors don't tag me like that, but he did. You see that? Watch Party 1 right there. He tagged me on Instagram 15 minutes ago. I can't even... Well, maybe I can. No, there, I'll like it. Well, I don't know who he is, how old he is. He did tag Una. Is he playing her father? How old is he? He looks kind of young, but at the same time, I don't know. Her? What do you guys think? No. Shoot. No. What did I do? Oh, it's... Okay. Him? Her. Are they related? I guess. Presumably, if he tagged her in the post and then tagged me, he's not related to me. but maybe he's watching your live stream. Yeah, it could be. I don't know. Zini, I don't know how to. That would be my guess how to pronounce that name. I don't know. Yeah, if you're in the stream, let us know. Feels like it could be a troll. I agree. It could be a troll. When was this account created? Oh, he's following me, apparently. Is there a way? Oh. He was tagged. So he was tagged in a picture on July 18th. So this account has existed for a little while. I don't know why he posted that, but Devin's dad is a good call. Oh, Miyagi's son, no. I want to make a watch party fan, but I'm not good at drawing or Photoshop. Watch party fan page, you are good at what you do. Don't worry. I'm not good at Photoshop either, and I make tons of them for my videos and Instagram and stuff. He wanted you to make a video on him. Yeah, like he saw a video about new characters and was like, well, I got to get out on that, and like hurried up and made this and posted it. Like, I guess. Real, yeah. But is it real? I don't know. But my guess is just related to. Why do I keep clicking the wrong one? Related to her. Because what else would it be, right? Like, what else would it be? Because if he tagged her, if he tagged Una, so he's going to be related to her, presumably. So, interesting. Miyagi flashback. I don't think so. So I think if they were going to do a Miyagi flashback, they would have done it already. I think if there is Miyagi in the past, it will be in a spin-off series. So the fact that he tagged Una O'Brien, it makes me assume he's somehow related to her character, probably father or something like that. Wonderful to see flashbacks to young Daniel at a time where his father was still alive. Christian, I actually don't think so, because we already got the story in season 2 with him and his mom. So like, I feel like the show already covered that. So I don't think a flashback is going to add to the story. Like, they already covered it. Check his IMDb. Well, maybe later. We don't have to look into it now. Cobra Kai World. He follows you too. Yeah, I noticed. The account looks so fake. I kind of agree. Like, it doesn't like look like, oh gee, this is totally legit. Do you want? Okay, let's hold on. Here. I don't. So what we're gonna do. So, well, he doesn't seem to show up on an IMDb search, at least under that name. So, the whole thing could be fake. I don't know. Fake, real. Like this account that exists and then followed me, and who knows. Kind of weird. Here we go. Let's see. We'll see if it responds. But definitely a little bit skeptical. Because as I said, if you saw the video on the titles, which it's a good one, you know, people do try to send me stuff to scam me, trick me, you know, they just are jokesters, whatever. It looks like a photo from a yearbook. Yeah, it could be. Should I make a video of one of those? You can make a video about me. Mega Cloud, yes. Do you think there's a chance we'll meet Miguel's father? There's always a chance. You would think he would come up at some point over 6 seasons. We'll see. Who do you like the most, Stingray or Aisha? I would say Stingray. Or no. Wait, what am I mean? Aisha. I do like Aisha. Yeah, punch Kreese or Silver. It would be funny, for sure. A new picture on IMDb? Really? Is that just right now? Hold on a second, guys. Come on. Oh, stupid. Hold on one second here. Hold on. Someone's saying there's a new picture. Where are... What's the new picture? You said there's a new picture of them sparring. Do you mean this one? Are you talking about this? Because really, this was in the teaser. Because this is when he throws the water bottle. That's the only one I see. But it's just, that's just Sam and Dimitri. This is the page for Let's Begin. That's all I see. 5 pictures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not sure, because obviously this is right when he throws the water bottle. So, it's just, it is the same essential moment, though, whether that's literally this exact frame or not. Do you think Silver will still be rich? Yes, I do. Okay, so I was on Cobra Kai Kid, his stream, and we talked about this. And one thing you notice about Terry Silver here, look at what he's wearing. He's wearing like nice clothes, sort of business clothes. Like, this is a guy who's still working. Look at his shoes. These are nice shoes. This looks like a nice higher end watch. Terry Silver is still rich. Terry Silver is still working. He dropped everything, and he came to Kreese, right? So does it look at him? Does it look like he got the call from Kreese and said, "Oh, you need help? Well, hold on. Let me go home and change. I'll grab a bite to eat and then I'll swing over by that new dojo of yours." No, he left. He's coming straight from work. He's coming straight from where he was. He's here. Like, he's nice. He's still running Dynatox or whatever. Let's see, where are we going? So yes, Silver is still rich. Silver is still dedicated to Kreese. He has no ponytail though. Well, he's got to put his hair in the ponytail. Not there, but he's got it here. He's got to put his hair up. Johnny will interact with Dimitri. Well, definitely, it looks like Johnny's interaction with Dimitri will be, at least initially, how it was previously, which is to say, not very good. is not there with that view. Okay, so it's definitely that moment, that scene. It's just like a slightly different frame, but Viking Roblox. So it is like a slightly new frame, but we've seen that kind of moment. We know what's going on. I don't think Robbie and Tori will hook up. Well, they may flirt. I think it would be later season, though. I don't think it's going to... They got a long way to go before they can surrender themselves to romantic impulses. Get flashbacks of Daniel and Amanda when they were first together. Well, like the thing, John Wells, we already got a flashback of Daniel and Amanda, and so we probably don't need another one. It's like I say, we already got some Tori backstory. Or how much more are we going to get? We already got, a story about Daniel with his father when he was still alive. So that's why I don't think we'll get a flashback to that. We already got a scene of Daniel and Amanda. So it's not like they're necessarily trying to retread the same material over. Even though you say, well, no, it's different. But is it really like needed? They want to push the show forward. Oh, Morgan Thompson. Dimitri and Hawk training together sounds cool for sure. Okay. Okay. So someone asked about this one. So what do people think? It's Ariel, right? This is like Ariel. I even showed in the video like the way the hair is. It's like the most popular picture from the trailer. This is Ariel. People suggested birthday party. It sounds weird to me, like whose birthday party? Kids party. It always struck me as a little bit more risque for a kid's party for an Ariel costume. That's why I didn't think so. It could be. Tori's definitely not happy. She's not enjoying herself. Do you think Yaya will make it the whole show? Yes. That's a party, balloons and all. Yeah, it definitely... Do you think we'll see Aisha again eventually? I mean, I would hope so, but we don't really know. We'll see. The biggest enigma of the whole trailer. Yeah, basically this one and the other one. Her younger brothers. For some reason I didn't think of her own brother, but it could be her brother. Would she dress up like this for her brother? Like, is it like, that's just why you don't get, like, is her brother a huge Little Mermaid fan? Probably not. But, blowing a kiss to Robbie. Cobra Kai world. Yeah, the trick is, though, Tori looks so unenthusiastic in this kiss blowing. So it doesn't look like she's happy. And I think that's part of it. Someone pregnant, pink and blue balloons. I think you're going to trigger the spam, John Wells. And no, I don't think she would dress up as the Ariel from The Little Mermaid for a, baby shower. Correct. Yeah, Watch Party fan page. It's not her brother. Like, she doesn't have money to throw a party like this for her brother. So, I mean, is Tori doing some sort of job? I guess she could be. It definitely seems in the realm of possibility, especially if Tori gets fired from her job, which, I need to do a follow-up video on that because I think she will be. So that's part of the reason why, yes, I think that could happen. So like Tori gets fired and ends up in a job. Robbie and Tori might have a platonic relationship, but is that really possible? Didn't we have Harry Met Sally about that? Will the main theme be autumn, winter, spring, summer? I don't know what you mean, but the show will take place in the winter and spring. She crashed the party? I don't think she's crashing it. This isn't her crashing a party face. Working a kid's party, working some sort of party, or some sort of event. Definitely, all seems like in the possibility. Theme of the roller rink. Yeah, I don't think this looks like the roller rink though. I meant to check, but I don't think this background. If you look at the background here, like I thought it might have been the dojo. It's not, but I don't think that's the roller rink. And where are they putting like balloons and this stuff in the roller rink? Cobra Kai world. Yeah, why Tori would dress up as a mermaid for her brother. Yeah, exactly. I thought the same thing. Like, it's like, it doesn't really make any sense. Can I, shoot. Let's see if we take this. I need to kill this sound. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Hold on. So we can look a little bit like if you think it's the roller rink, but it doesn't really look like, you know, none of this, the wall stuff, because they don't really have. See how the walls are and everything and the floor, and then when we come back, like these walls are completely different. So I don't think it's the roller rink, like so. We might watch a party. That's actually, yes, that's the best idea, Centrix Assassin. We're going to watch a party. Join us as we watch a party. Milena could be the girl in gymnasium in the teaser. I don't think so. Has the guy replied to you yet? No, I didn't even check. I don't know. Did he reply? Doesn't look like it. It did get a like though from someone else. So no. In the back of the dojo, John Walls. No, I checked. That this wall is not the back of the dojo. I did check to see if it was the back of the dojo. So I know that. So yeah, like Kelly Diago, her new job maybe like is the close. Tori auditioned for Vixen video. Funny, but I don't think so. I don't think Tori would do that. In a theater, yeah. Some people have been predicting theater, or she gets in some production. Maybe. I just like if it's some job that she can get. Silver helping out Tori and Robbie financially. So I did have a video sort of about that. Well, Tori helping, or Silver helping Tori, with her legal problems and stuff. So I definitely think that's something possible. If you find that video, Terry saves Tori. Looks like a gymnasium. Could be. Yeah. Dream of Robbie. Yeah. Dream is definitely a popular theory. I don't think it's a Robbie's dream. I don't think it's Robbie's dream, but it's a popular theory. Retirement home? I don't think so. School Fighter Season 3 finale. I will say School Fight. Chuck E. Cheese style restaurant. Maybe, but that's kind of pushing it. I don't think so. But some sort of job where they go perform like this. Encino Hills. I don't think Terry helped with Armand in season 2 getting the dojo. Hurwitz and Josh are following Milena, but they're not following Zini. Oh, okay. So good point. The whole thing could be fake, which I would believe. It's not Halloween BW though. So this isn't Halloween. We're not going to have Halloween in season 4. A fight with the animatronics. That's okay. That is funny. Okay. And then the other one. It's likely Tori. It didn't seem like this is a dress Tori would own. Maybe my preferred theory is, since they can't really afford nice clothes, like it's borrowed. So like Robbie's in this crazy loud jacket and maybe Tori borrows this dress from Robbie's mom. I could actually buy that. That's like one of my theories. I don't know what else to make of this though. It is one of the more odd, like when you look at it, it strikes you as wrong. Like something's, you would think it's Robbie and Tori, but then they don't show it. They're clearly, keeping it a little bit of a secret. So that's why it's a little weird. Tristan, yeah, that Tori in a mermaid dress. Yeah, that's why people think it's for a job. It's not necessarily her choice. I think Shannon will like Tori if she's Robbie. I would hope so. I would hope though. I mean, I hope, there's some reconciliation and building back between Robbie and Shannon, and then maybe Shannon kind of takes a liking to Tori. It would be interesting. One thing we do know is Shannon's not in the crowd of the All Valley that we saw. We don't know why. I mean, she could be in another part of the crowd, but she wasn't in the shot we saw. The mermaid shot is in the fish restaurant? You mean the sushi restaurant? No. Do you think Hawk and Moon can get back together through Sam if she hangs out with Moon again? That's a fun theory and possibility. I kind of am rooting for them to get back together at some point, so we'll see. Tristan, do you think Sam will be loyal to Miguel in season 4? I think for the most part. I don't know what sort of drama they'll have, but they'll have something. Okay. All right, we're coming up on an hour and 15 minutes. Seem really extravagant. It makes me feel like a costume party, not at the school. Maybe Tori works so Robbie and Tori can be there. Dylan, definitely. Okay, I think we covered most of the main ones that are kind of interesting. Oh, Dilly, the mermaid off under the school. See, the problem is it doesn't seem like prom. This shot feels more like prom than this shot. It's possible there could be some sort of post prom, but I get the feeling these are in different episodes, or at least not related. So that's why I don't think this is associated with prom. And even if the theme were under the sea, that doesn't mean you show up like Ariel in a clamshell bikini. So I don't think so. I don't think that's prom. It's at the club Johnny's a member of. Okay, guys. Thank you everyone for coming in. We'll leave it here. Like I said, we'll probably be back next week, maybe an hour or so earlier. We'll try to make this a semi-regular thing so people can get used to it. I'm going to try to spread it around. I mean, not just random season 4 talk over and over again. We'll try to get some people from the fandom in, sort of spread things around. We'll see how it goes. I do want to get that going. So I'll make a post on my channel, a community post, and maybe on the socials, Twitter and Instagram, Watch Party 1. So thank you, everyone. Check out my other videos. There's a lot of videos out there maybe you haven't seen. So, just scroll through the channel, check up and get caught on up.